Hey everyone, this is Dave from dadsRfunny, and tonight I'm going to try something yet again a little bit different. And we're going to try hardcore mode. Sorry. And we're going to go ahead and use the all too familiar dadsRfunny seed. Now, one thing to remember is that with the various iterations 1.73 all the way through 1.93, and that encompasses probably, what, 8 different versions or 6 to 8 different versions of Minecraft. The terrain generation has varied a little bit, especially from 1.7 to 1.8, but also from 1.8 to 1.9, and even within a single version. So that's one reason why we've been exploring a particular seed, in our case, the dadsRfunny seed, because you can see the differences as you go from version to version. Now, tonight I'm not playing in 1.9.3, which is technically available because there is a terrain gen issue. I believe the Sky World, or the Ender World, as it's called, is essentially being generated in terms of no bedrock. So for a normal world not to have bedrock, that is a problem. And so we're just going to skip 1.9.3 for now, and hopefully the next 1.9 release will be the actual release. So we're doing structures on, dadsRfunny seed, capital R, done, hardcore mode, and you know what, actually, Notch got it right here, as usual, core mode, there's no space there. And that is it. So hopefully I don't die. If I do, this will be a short video. So if you're not looking forward to watching this, you can bet on me dying. I have played hardcore mode once before, and it was one of those scenarios where I felt like I was lulled into some sense of safety and security. I've got these settings on the game. Let's see here. Options, difficulty hardcore, done. Let's actually go back to game. Actually, let's save and quit. Options, difficulty hard as usual. Okay, so done, single player, dadsRfunny hardcore, play selected world. Okay, so my hope is that the settings are set to hard as well as hardcore. The first time I did play hardcore, I actually had, for some reason, I think it was because we were filming something in particular, I had the settings to peaceful, and I noticed I was getting nowhere in terms of monsters. So apparently hardcore does at least look at some of the difficulty values, and oh, that's good, right out of the gate. And so my hope is that since it apparently paid attention to the fact that I was set on peaceful, hopefully it will also pay attention to the fact that I'm set to the hard difficulty, because really, frankly, for me, that's the only way to play this game. It can be challenging at times, but oh, that's nice. I'm gonna try to find a place to... Oh, Christ. Pardon me. Now, you might hear some mild profanity, because this is hardcore mode, and my feeling is, if I'm gonna die, something might slip along the way. So any younger viewers out there that don't want to have their ears tarnished might want to turn the channel, as they say. But I doubt that'll happen too frequently. Okay, what do we have here? It'd be nice if I could find a treed area next to a desert area. That way I can have access to sand as well as wood. And oh, well, I think this looks like a nice place. Yeah. Okay, so let's go find some high ground, which I guess I may be on at this point. Grass for seeds. Now remember, you want seeds to make wheat, not only just to eat, but also for farming. Now, for everyone out there who's already watched a bunch of 1.9 vids, I'm sure you're well aware of that. I'll probably be saying a few things to help the novice out there, someone perhaps more novice than myself, but this should be pretty well covered, this kind of material, in most of the tutorial vids. This is really less of a tutorial and just more of a watch Dave die a hideous death, really, type of video. Alright. One of the things I thought I would do, assuming this video lasts longer than one iteration, is maybe pick up on a Q&A topic that comes up over and over again. Obviously, we talk to the viewers via comments in the Q&A episodes that we make. Oh, this is pretty cool. And so... Whoa. Wow. That's not bad. Got coal and stuff down there. Oh, hold on. We have like a natural pig enclosure over here. Nice. And so, I thought maybe if you guys wanted to pick a topic that I could go in depth on in a second vid, again, assuming there is one, because I'm not sure how long I'm going to last. And this is this is pretty cool. I think this has potential. I think I'm going to go at the top of this hill. And if I remember correctly, the swamp is back, or the sand is back that way. Go to the top of this place. Huh. Anyway, I thought if you guys wanted to vote on a topic, I could kind of go in depth into one or more topics, because as I mentioned before, we try to communicate with viewers through the Q&A episodes, but as we have a lot more viewers now than we used to, we typically go through and touch on a topic briefly, and every once in a while, of course, a topic will come up more than once in a video, so you'll see more than one comment read, but that's still pretty, small amount of time for a topic that might deserve more discussion. So what I'm going to do for tonight is pick a topic that I like to talk about, which is where do you think the show is headed as far as the main episodes that we do for Mary and Dad's Minecraft Adventures, or MADMA, M-A-D-M-A, as we like to call it. It's a little bit shorter. And so, along those lines, one of the things I have to take a step back and talk about, for those of you who might be interested in this, is that, when we first started this series, it was really totally an accident, or totally an experiment. Nothing that we ever, expected to continue in any large way. I think I like this area. I figure with hardcore mode, it might be a good idea to kind of pick your starting point carefully. So... Oh, nice. Okay, well, you know what? I think this might not be bad just to make an emergency shelter here. We've got surface coal, which is nice. Now, we don't necessarily need coal as much as we might in the past. I'm not a big fan of dirt houses, but, on the first night, I'm not going to be picky. And this looks like as good a place as any. I'm going to go ahead and make a crafting table. And so when we first started this channel, which was in the beginning of May, or around Mother's Day, May 8th, we made a video that had nothing to do with Minecraft, even though we've been playing Minecraft for quite some time. And by the way, if you've watched the Shaft episode 51, which we were super fortunate enough to be part of, we're still really jazzed about that. It was so exciting, and I'm going to have to tell you right now, those guys are professionals. I I've worked in the broadcast industry, and I did not expect that level of, precision, professionalism, the way they do the multi-threaded nature of the show with all the different threads that interweave through, document handling and all that. It was just really a pleasure to be associated in any way whatsoever with that show. So I've got to say that right off the bat. And also, like I said, there are a lot of people out there that make podcasts and do kind of informal Minecraft stuff, but this was really top flight, and I really enjoyed the fact that, being kind of from a broadcast background prior to kind of being more in the science arena myself, knowing about how that kind of stuff works on a professional basis, it was really fantastic to kind of get back into that and be able to be a part of something like that. I haven't done that in quite some time on any scale whatsoever. So if you guys want to, for example, start your own podcast and you want to know how should I do that, what should it sound like, I would suggest watching The Shaft. If you like Minecraft, you should watch it too. But I think they have a lot of potential for people who want to learn. Just like when you're trying to make a YouTube video or maybe a Minecraft series, you look to other videos. And so I would suggest for podcasters and people interested in that kind of thing, check The Shaft out. It was really, really fun and to participate in. And if you guys are going to Minecon, you will get to see Eric and Wes and Brent and a bunch of other folks, I'm sure, associated with the show behind the scenes there at Minecon. We are going to Minecon. I think I've mentioned that before. And by the way, if you've checked, Ron Smalik posted a video, and I immediately got online to check, and sure enough, the capes for Minecon are out. So, whoops, did not mean to do that. So the capes for Minecon are out, and I actually am trying to figure out now how I'm going to deal with that on the show. It would be nice if we could toggle them off, but if we can't, I might have a way to incorporate that into the show, and I'll just kind of have to keep quiet on that for now. But totally jazzed about that. They're the red colored cloth capes with the creeper. You know what? This is going to take quite a bit of dirt. So, let me use my shovel. I have not been thinking to do that. And, I have a feeling this is not going to be a long series if I don't get my butt back in here. Oh, man. So, back to the point, though, having, like I said, been in this kind of a field before and being involved in a show like that was a lot of fun. And going back to the original point about how we started the show and what the future might hold, we originally made a video on Mother's Day that was a parody of Epic Mealtime, and I believe that's why I was bringing up the whole Shaft thing, because we mentioned that on the show, and so I'll expand a little bit further. We made an Epic Mealtime parody, and we happened to call it, Epic Mealtime Mother's Day, something or another. And the Epic Mealtime folks posted a video, I guess the day after we did, along the same lines, because it was Mother's Day, and if I remember correctly, a turkey gave birth to a rabbit. It was pretty heinous. But anyway, the point being, that one video of ours got a lot of hits, probably because of the similarity of the naming and the fact that it had Epic Mealtime Parody in the title. That probably didn't hurt.